Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks again for stopping by. So this video is going to be an after school evening routine, and it's a collaboration with my gorgeous friend Sarah from Rosey Home. I've had the pleasure of meeting Sarah a couple of times now and I absolutely adore her. She is so lovely. Sarah has two gorgeous girls, Rosalie and Maeve. They are so adorable. If you don't know who Sarah is, I will leave the link to her YouTube channel and her routine video. She'll be showing you her after school routine as well, so make sure you go over to Sarah's channel and subscribe. If you are new here and you've come over from Sarah's channel, then hello, I'm Jodie. I've got 4 little boys, one of which is in reception, one that goes to preschool just 2 mornings a week for a few hours, and then the other 2 are at home full time with me. They were all born in just under 4 years. Please do hit the subscribe button and stick around. We've just got in from the madness that is the school run. I have to drive, so I can't walk, put them in the pram or anything like that, because it's about 12 miles away, so I have to do that obviously every morning, every afternoon. I have Francesco, who is fast asleep over there. Lorenzo, you've just helped yourself to a brioche, haven't you? Yeah. Nico had preschool this morning, so he is really tired and fell asleep on the school run. And then Marco over there, still wearing his hat. He won't take it off. He is sucking on an empty bottle because he really wants milk, and I won't let him have milk until bedtime now. So I'm gonna let them have a couple of minutes sleep while I go and sort of put the shoes away, have a general tidy up, prepare their dinner.
I'm please give me more brioche.
You like another brioche? Okay, I'll get you one. Well, on that note, I better go and start the dinner. So I always make sure that I go through Lorenzo's school bag before I put it away, just to check to see if there's any notes in there, or letters, or homework, that kind of thing. So I always check that, and then I always put their shoes and bags and stuff together, ready for the next day. Every Friday Lorenzo has show and tell, and he decided to take an Etch-a-Sketch in today. I'm just emptying out his bag filled with letters and just checking his communication book, because Lorenzo has a communication book, so I know what he's been doing during the day. And I always put his bag and his shoes back ready for the next day, or in this case Monday. Time to put some dinner in the oven. We're just having a frozen dinner tonight. It's just chips, chicken nuggets, and vegetables. I always make sure I wash the boys' bottles and give them fresh water with each meal, so then I can see how much they've actually drunk. They have these Hydrate Mate bottles, which they love. I think somebody's woken up. I can hear him. Hello, baby. Oh, it's Franco. Hi, pups. Come here. Oh. It takes a while for him to wake up, so we have to have quite a lot of cuddles before he starts running around. The boys are just playing in their garden while their dinner is cooking, and it's beautiful outside. It's so warm. Burning off the last of their energy that they've got for the day before we start the routine of bath and bedtime. So dinner is served and they all sit down, well, other than Marco, to eat their dinner. I always put something on the telly just to make sure they sit there. Right, so while they're eating their tea, I just pop into the living room and tidy up all their toys and make the living room and most of the downstairs as tidy as possible, so that when we go upstairs and have a bath, I know that downstairs is tidy, so it doesn't bother me too much if upstairs gets messy, because I know that downstairs is tidy. I'll rest you on there and I'm just going to tidy. I always have to make sure that at least downstairs is tidy before I take them up, because in my mind then I know I can relax a bit more. If upstairs gets messy, then I know downstairs is tidy. I always have to do this. This is something I always do every night before I take them up. So everything is tidied away now. What I do is then shut the door so that they don't go make a mess. Nice, boys. Yeah. Want to sit on my lap, Neeks? Come on then. Nico has a thing of sitting on my lap at the moment. I don't really know where he got it from or why he likes to do it, but it comforts him and that's okay. So Nico sits on my lap while he eats his dinner, and then I obviously have to try and keep an eye on Franco because he always tries to escape his chair. So now it's time to go and run them a bath. I always find bath time a bit chaotic and I always dread it, but once they're in there and they're having fun and it's done, I don't mind at all. Right, so all 4 of the boys are in the bath. What have you got? Marco's got some monster trucks and Franco's just drinking the water. So I've got all of their pyjamas and stuff already, which are over there. So I've got them in order, and I've got cream and a comb. Because I'm on my own, I like to be organised. I just take one out at a time, lay a towel down on the bathroom floor and get them dressed in here, so I can still watch the boys while they're obviously in the water, because I never leave them, obviously. I don't know why I feel like I need to say that. So you're out now, aren't you? You're out in your dress. You were the first one out. And Frankie's out as well, isn't he? So 2 are in, 2 are out, 2 are dressed, 2 are not. But Lorenzo and Marco tend to stay in the bath together for a little bit longer. They've kind of formed this little sweet friendship that, like, I don't know, it just keeps growing and growing. It's really sweet, actually. It used to be Lorenzo and Nico all the time, but now, especially during bath time, you're not a baby. What are you whinging for? Especially during bath time, they just tend to spend a lot of time together and play together really nicely. It's really sweet. So I just let them enjoy their time for a bit. I don't even know what the time is. I'm not sure what the time is. It must be about 5:30, 5 to 6, I'd say. I could be completely wrong, but... You boys know how lucky you are, hey? Ice cream after a bath. So Dan is home now and he is cooking dinner. He's the cook in our house, so he tends to do all the dinners. And we're having carbonara tonight. And the boys are just playing out in the garden. Are you gonna go play? You wear them out for the last 5 minutes and we'll eat our dinner, and then I'll take the boys up to bed. You hear them fighting. They're so tired, they're so ready for bed. Good boy, Marco. So time to go upstairs and brush our teeth before bed. The boys always go to the toilet and brush their teeth, and then I always tuck them in. The dinosaur that pooped a princess. Once upon a time, Danny was riding his dinosaur steed in search of a princess who longed to be freed. But soon they were lost in fairy tale land, so they asked for directions from Gingerbread Man. So the boys try absolutely everything possible to delay bedtime. I always have to read 2 stories, or Dan will always have to read 2 stories, and then sometimes Lorenzo will even ask to read the story after. So I'm usually up there for a good 45 minutes to an hour at times. They just try everything to delay it, but I remember doing that when I was a kid as well. This is such a precious time. I do actually really love this time. As much as I always want them to go to sleep because I need a bit of time, I will always treasure these moments of just reading them stories and having cuddles. And the boys are so cuddly, it's really, really lovely. And they always ask me to lie down next to them and give them a kiss and a cuddle, so I always have to do that.
Good night, everyone.
Good boys.
Good night, everyone.
Now back downstairs to the younger 2, and this is the time where I have to put Marco's boots and bar on. He sleeps in a brace at night for his talipes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's time for the younger 2 to have their bottle of milk and then hopefully go to sleep. But you never know, these 2 are always keeping us on our toes. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed our after school evening routine. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe while you're over here. And remember to check out Sarah's after school evening routine. I'll leave her channel links down below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.